Sometimes a secret drops and suddenly everything you thought you knew looks shaky. Tonight, we're talking about a bombshell claim from someone inside Justin Bieber's inner circle. Someone who says Justin never truly loved Hailey. If it's true, this changes how we view their entire marriage, their private lives, and even Justin's public image. And trust me, it's already sparking questions from fans, friends, and the people closest to them. It all started when a close friend of Justin finally spoke out. This isn't just anyone. This is someone who's been in his inner circle for years. According to them, Justin never really had feelings of love for Hailey. He respected her, he appreciated her loyalty, but love? It wasn't there. That's not something you hear every day, especially about a marriage watched under a global spotlight. And that confession set the internet on fire. Back in 2018, when Justin and Hailey tied the knot, it looked like a whirlwind romance. They were young, famous, and the world expected the usual celebrity roller coaster. But behind the wedding photos and Instagram captions, there may have been a very different story. This insider claims Justin entered the marriage not out of passion, but out of pressure. Pressure to move forward, to show stability to the world, and to prove to himself he could have a normal life away from the chaos of fame. Fans have spent years dissecting every interaction between Justin and Hailey. Body language on red carpets, expressions at events, even how he talked about her in interviews. Now, some of those clips are resurfacing, showing moments where Justin looked distant or distracted. Fans are piecing together timelines, pointing to times when he seemed emotionally absent. And suddenly, the friends' words feel like they make sense. Justin has always been open about his struggles, mental health battles, breakdowns, and the pressure of fame since his teens. According to this friend, Hailey was more of a support system than a romantic partner. He leaned on her during his darkest moments, but the love fans believed in, that might have never been there. Think about that. Millions celebrated their wedding. Headlines called it a fairy tale. Fans made edits of romantic moments, and it might all have been an illusion. The ripple effects are huge. Hailey, who has defended their marriage countless times, now faces a wave of criticism. Some say she knew the truth all along. Others argue she built her brand around being Mrs. Bieber, and if Justin never loved her, that narrative collapses. For someone who's already faced years of online hate and comparisons, this is brutal. For Justin, the stakes could be even higher. His career has always relied on authenticity. Fans stuck with him through scandals because they believed his heart was real. But if people start thinking his marriage, one of the most private, sacred parts of his life, was built without love, how can they trust his music, his lyrics, or his public promises? Every love song, could now be seen as performance. And once trust between a star and fans breaks, it's hard to repair. The entertainment industry notices too. Justin is gearing up for major projects and a big return to the spotlight. But instead of focusing on his music, the world is fixated on whether his love story was real. Imagine launching a new single while headlines scream you never loved your wife. It could derail months of planning and millions in promotion. Fans online are divided. Some are furious, saying they feel betrayed for believing in a fairy tale. Others defend Justin and Hailey, insisting this friend is stirring drama. People are pulling up old posts, interviews, and paparazzi clips to argue their point. Some say Justin's love songs now feel empty. Others sympathize, believing fame forced him to live a double life. Comments are wild. "We knew it all along. The way he treated her never looked like love," writes one. Another says, "Hailey deserves way better than this." Some fans even suggest this explains why Justin often looked unhappy in public, pretending to love someone. For years must have taken a huge emotional toll. As the first wave of shock settles, the focus shifts to what happens next. Revelations like this don't fade, they snowball. Entertainment outlets are circling, people close to the Biebers are being questioned, and insiders say tension in their circle is boiling over. Justin's closest friends are split. Some defending him, saying the story is twisted. Others admitting they've seen cracks for years that make this claim believable. Behind the scenes, Hailey is said to be furious. Not just because of what was revealed, but because it publicly humiliates her. She spent years proving their marriage is real, shutting down critics and trolls along the way. Now, with one friend's confession, the doubts aren't just coming from outsiders. They're confirmed from the inside. For Hailey, this isn't gossip. It's a public character assassination, leaving her with a painful choice: continue standing by Justin or distance herself before the damage goes too far. For Justin, the weight of this revelation could trigger a chain reaction. Fans are rewatching old interviews where he seemed hesitant or uncomfortable. Clips of Hailey leaning in while Justin pulled away are going viral again, with captions like, "Now it makes sense." Once fans decide a narrative fits, it's nearly impossible to shake. The impact on his music is huge. Justin's songs often come from personal feelings: heartbreak, healing, love. Fans once believed his lyrics about devotion were about Hailey. Now, every love song risks sounding hollow. Was he really singing about love, or just selling a story that never existed? That question will follow him into every new project. The industry is watching closely too. Brands, collaborators, and event organizers care about image. If Justin's reputation becomes that of a man who lied about love, It could weaken his appeal. Sponsors don't just want talent, they want trust. And for a star planning major projects, this couldn't have come at a worse time. Fans are speculating wildly about why Justin would stay in a loveless marriage. Some say convenience. Hailey offered stability and loyalty during his mental health struggles. Others claim it was strategy, to distance himself from past drama with Selena Gomez. A darker theory suggests his inner circle encouraged the marriage to protect his career and public image. If that theory gains traction, it could drag Hailey and everyone around him into the fire. Social media is flooded with comparisons. Justin's passionate words about Selena versus his reserved behavior with Hailey. Every photo, video, and interview from the past 7 years is being reanalyzed through this new lens. Hailey herself has become the center of fan scrutiny. People question whether she knew all along, whether she ignored the truth, or if she was blindsided. The trolling is relentless, and this time, it stings because it's coming from someone inside Justin's circle. For Hailey, it's the ultimate betrayal. The friend who revealed this might not stay hidden for long. In Hollywood, secrets rarely stay secret. If their identity comes out, chaos will follow. Some say Justin is already trying to find out who leaked the info. And if he succeeds, that person's career could be over. But for now, the mystery only adds to the drama and the future. This story isn't just about whether Justin loved Hailey. It's about what happens when a carefully crafted image shatters. Every move they make will be magnified. Hailey stepping out without her ring? Headline news. Justin posting a lyric about heartbreak? Hidden confession or coincidence? Their marriage is under a microscope like never before, and the world is watching for cracks. So the big question remains. Does Justin speak out to prove everyone wrong? Or does he stay silent and let speculation do its damage? Either way, the fairy tale is broken, and the truth is out. And that's where we leave it for now. If you thought this was explosive, wait for the next twist, because this saga is far from over.